Bing bing wahoo. Audio check. Don't fail me now, audio check. Okay, sounds pretty good. Put the mic a little bit closer to my face. There we go. There we go. Go. Let me just close some windows. Have Sir Gargaman stream playing on the side here. As he finishes Parasite Eve. I really love the music in this the OST in this place. It's so chill. I mean, like, Zenless Zone Zero has a lot of tracks that sounds very chill. They never miss with the tracks. Oh, one thing that's missing, I would say, for like the Zenless Zone Zero tracks is that they should do the Wuthering Waves thing where, or the Honkai Star Rail thing where they start doing like vocals. Start including vocals in their soundtracks. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty hype. Anyways, continuing on. Orpheus and Magus stand before Major General Lorenz, confronting him with Isolde's accusations.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. While I can still hold myself back, I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence? Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed?
And yet he got promoted to Major General eventually? How does that work?
War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines!
How does that work? How did he get promoted to Major General with a major fuck up in his, like, in his history?
I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Before Lorenz brushes past Obel Squad as he finishes speaking, Magus's trigger quivers, but she never pulls it. Man.
Captain Magus.
Do it!
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound kinda cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
You made a fair point. I have my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later. After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir.
Oh,
No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde,
kill him.
why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes?
Ah, she got it. Oh,
Magus, the promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep. I kept it for you.
damn, Zenless Zone Zero has been going on in the deep end. I kind of like the direction that Zenless Zone Zero is taking right now. Like ever since maybe I would say like 1.7, where they started delving into like the deeper, darker ends of the setting. I kind of like the direction where they're going. Belle says, I had my doubts about Colonel Isolde's behavior all along, but still, I didn't expect her to go this far. Has she been hiding a fierce desire for revenge beneath her calm and composed exterior? Magus seems to have taken quite a blow, but thankfully Orphe has been with her the whole time. Best not to interrupt Magus and Orphe right now. I should go check on the others instead. Oh! Holy shit, where's the body? Where's the body? That's crazy. Seed says, Colonel Isolde. Who would have thought that beneath her calm exterior burns a fiercer flame than Captain Magus? Trigger says, for the captain, see the mentor she trusted most act like that? She must be taking it really hard. Soldier 11 says, I believe in the captain. She's got a heart of steel and a body to match. I trust in her resolve. Trigger says, yeah, Captain Magus will pull through. For now, let's just wait for the captain's orders before making our next move. Yishuan was here all along? All this time? Can we talk to Orphe? We can't talk to Orphe. Belle says, had my doubts about Colonel Isolde's behavior all along, but still, I didn't expect her to go this far. Has she been hiding a fierce desire for revenge beneath her calm and composed exterior? Oh. Okay. She's already said that before. Never mind, Yishuan is here. The whole Yunkwei summit was here this whole time. Yishuan says, all sacrifices in the city have been eliminated. I've done a sweep and found no other contaminated obscura. I sensed something was wrong in the hollow, then heard gunfire from Siloom Bay. So I rushed over here with your senior disciples. Fufufu says, that officer just now killed their own superior? That's mutiny, isn't it? That military officer lady, she seemed like a straight arrow. Yoshiyuan says, you can't judge someone's character just by their appearance, and Fufu, when you mentioned killing your superior with your own hands, weren't you sneaking a glance at Shifu? Wait, what? Fufu says, I did not. Shifu's as righteous as they come. Yishuan says, something's off with the Lemnian Hollow. I'm heading in myself to check it out. I'd imagine that Obo squad captain is already gearing up to charge into the Hollow after her superior. No input from Panda. What's Zhao doing here? Zhao says, Lucro, the executive officer of Port Sulumex, has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. We say maybe it wasn't an accident. Jiao says, intentional or not, I'm in Waifei Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into both Porcelumix's operation and Lucro's misconduct. There was a tip-off about Lucro and Lorenz being tied to bribery, and wouldn't you know it, they both end up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt the punishment in Krampus's place, although whether it was too harsh is still up for debate. But right now, the bigger concern is that Porcelumix needs a new leader, one who won't let the round table down. Some called Krampus's action as reckoning, and I can't help but feel the defector acted for the very same reason. It's gonna be Damien, isn't it? It's the perfect opportunity for him to step into the, he's gonna be the fucking Tojo clan. Not the Tojo clan. Subsidiary, one of the families. Anyways, Magus and Orpheus stands by the shore, the wind from the ocean drowning out the pulse at the heart of her machine frame. Orpheus, Captain Magus. Before he could say a word of comfort to Magus, Fairy's alarm rang out once again.
Warning.
Warning.
Ether activity across
Warning.
Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels. Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde. She...
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along.
Yeah, she seemed like a street arrow in 2.1. There has always been something suspicious with her. But yeah, 2.2 kind of went crazy.
It's really not like her at all. And maybe I haven't known the real her for some time now.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated. But the situation in the Hollow...
All right, no need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices, all these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes.
Was she working with the Exaltists to exact her revenge?
If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
It's looking like the case.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I'll keep supporting your operation. Phaethon won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by.
The real protagonist of 2.0.
Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
11 years ago, a Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yixuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
One-Chang.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
Robo Squad, gear up and get ready!
Let's fucking go! Magus says the Lemnian Hollow is active. There's a high risk of secondary disasters or even a direct eruption. Orpheus says Colonel Isolde disappeared into the Hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have every reason to bring her back. Magus says, Obo Squad, gear up and get ready. Attack now.
The miasma inside the Hollow is gathering around that tower. If we let it continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels.
Then let's find out what's going on in there. And no matter what happens, we must stop it.
Warning, ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning, at the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
What is this Zenless limit? This is the first time I've ever heard this term in this batch.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
Why does she talk like that?
I won't let that happen.
Yunque's summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path? And why?
Let's move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists, or to prevent the worst from happening.
Oboe Squad, gear up and prepare to move out!
Ooh, baby, things are heating up. It's actually the Orphe, like, main story update. She's actually the protagonist. For 2.2, it's kind of weird that she's the second half of the banner. Well, the way that the story is structured, you would think that Orphe...
Devices are converging the miasma in a single location.
If miasma of this magnitude gathers in one place, the consequences would be catastrophic.
Try to destroy those devices.
Wait, Ishuan's in the party. Whoops. There we go. Ishuan says the miasma here is way too thick. Even I'll have my work cut out for me trying to disperse it. And this isn't the only device in the hollow. Just deactivating the one here will likely won't be enough. Right now we need to focus on the places where the miasma is gathering and eliminate whatever threat is lurking there.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent the miasma from gathering further, we'll likely need to go to the point where it's converging.
Pick up the pace and stop Sarah from activating more of the miasma devices.
Really like Orphe, but like, unfortunately her playstyle is very boring to me. What?
Oops, I can't really control my strength.
No way out!
Be gone! There's a trace of miasma behind all that junk near the elevator. Power up the elevator and assess the situation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Shifu.
The marks on the back of the elevator should be a combination code.
Yes, Shifu. We love you, Shifu. Oh, right.
These marks on the wall. Let's investigate them using the perception technique.
It took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time.
3752.
Master Ishwan, can you lock into Isolde's presence?
Her presence is up ahead as well.
Up ahead?
Whoops. I interrupted them. Huh. I'm gonna make the observation from here. Oh, there you go. Whoops! Put that back down. Have to do it from here. Deactivate the shield. What's in that box? Ishii says, using my perception technique, I spotted the ID card we need to get through the gate. It's inside that energy shield. Need to find a way to shut down the shield and get the ID card. Okay. Very Capcom-like games.
I spotted a miasma device up ahead. And Neverrock are close by.
He just pops up whenever.
Oh.
Shiyuan says, the Exaltist, higher up known as Sarah, escaped from the platform above. Let's gear up and continue the attack. He thinks he's contributing. How is she so fast?
That way. It's a beam from a miasma device.
Concentrate. Swift yet still. Scatter.
I'm not late, right? Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going.
Not over yet.
Firepower and maximum.
Leave it to me. Be gone. She and mine
Captain
is
Zero
one.
scorching hot. They're activating the device.
This time, don't let them get away.
Love that little clicking noise when you move Orphe around. What exactly are the Exaltists trying to achieve?
What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction? Disaster? Chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Make us whole!
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Phaethon. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
Just sounds like a Path of Exile boss, or their creator.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Foxy, Orphe, don't waste your time with her. If sacrifices must be made, then sacrifice yourself.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain, just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, a high-ranking Exaltist, swiftly distances herself and heads towards an unremarkable fissure nearby.
She's trying to run away again.
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Are you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
Shiryen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well. Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma, and right to Isolde.
The team splits into two groups. Yeishiyuan leaves to pursue Sarah alone while the rest continue advancing toward the heart of this underworld. Oh! They're doing some bullshit with Shuyuan. He's gonna fall. It's not. He's not that. It's not that he's gonna fall in with the Exaltists. He might have already been associated with the Exaltists at some point. He's always been like mentioning this sister that he lost during the Hollows Zero disaster or something. Not Shuyuan. I thought he was Oomph.
These soldiers. Their uniforms. From 11 years ago.
They're just illusions formed by the miasma. Pull yourself together, soldier.
Keep your balance, Orphe!
How exactly do you play Orphe? Where's the tutorial again? Proxy handbook. No idea. No synergy in this team con.
You sure took your sweet time, my dear unwelcome guests.
Surrender now! Mavarok!
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you going to shoot me, Magus? Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
Colonel Isolde?
Huh?
Defense Force, Porcelumix, the Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mavarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force. Or Mavarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along. That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game? You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Phaethon. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy.
She was kind of beating her ass before, back in 2.0.
What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Wait, what?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obel. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds. Then let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers. The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Oh, damn, she's about to hit. She's about to do like a remember that we once lived moment.
Stop her!
A surge of violent miasma flares up around Isolde, forcing Yishun, who was casting techniques, and Obel squads to retreat.
Colonel Isolde... Why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing.
To finish this in one...
The gathering point of the miasma lies just ahead of us.
Is Colonel Isolde there too?
This is the first time I've ever realized how hard it can be to confront someone.
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes.
I understand. Don't worry. I'm a seasoned soldier. If she has truly betrayed who she once was, I won't let her get away with it.
She was kind of beating her ass before.
Isolde, you have committed a serious crime. Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us to face judgment.
Judgment, you say?
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring, but at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc? Isolde. Or should I say, Mevarok?
It's just a name, young proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon to the world. Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Even if it was for the sake of revenge, why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
Turn back, Isolde. They're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
Oh.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells.
No.
Let's settle this with guns and blades, just like real soldiers would!
Oh, shit. Is this like the top of the Millennium Tower type fight? Oh shit, where the hell are we?
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle!
Careful!
Hold the formation! Keep the proxy safe!
We've already chosen different paths. So, there's no point in looking back now!
No! Domain expansion!
These ether fluctuations.
Holy shit, she actually did do a domain expansion.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Magus!
Oh.
Maximum firepower!
Hey!
creator of all things, grant me your grace!
Why are you still clinging to that for protection?
The miasma's gathering around her!
Let's treat him to that. Definitely not my type. Just going a little harder, won't
Pew 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 pew.
Lock on.
Senior?
Your fate is sealed.
What the hell?
Be washed away by the great wave!
Yuck.
This hatred is boundless!
Bro, they got mechanics. They got mechanics in this fight.
Yin and yang.
Keep this.
Resistance is futile!
The miasmic shield's broken!
The enemy's weakened. Now's our chance.
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm! Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
Defensive assist?
Flash attack!
One kill.
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Swift yet still. As it evil shall be purged.
Yeah!
Tactical strategy. Scorched earth.
Affirmative!
Give him a full salvo, Seed Senior! Seed Senior!
Power at maximum.
Chain defensive.
Homing barrage. Fire.
You got a big one!
What? GG's.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way!
Whoa.
Flames of vengeance. They've been burning inside you and me.
But these flames
Shouldn't be what ends up consuming you!
Is it Jover for Isolda?
The miasma's clearing.
She's transformed into a sacrifice.
Isolda.
Oh wait, she's human again. Huh? Huh?
Ishwan Shifu. You can leave the rest to me.
God damn, what the
I think
that angle goes crazy.
Right. Us.
What's Orphe doing with all that on a Friday night? Alright, let's talk to everyone. Seed says Captain Magus doesn't look as happy or as angry as she usually does after a victory. Orphe says, Seed, there are more sides to Captain Magus than just being happy or mad. Seed says, sometimes I think Orphe and Captain Magus's relationship might be just like me and Seed Sr. But it's not quite the same. Seed Sr. never laughed smugly in or got as angry as Captain Magus. I never had to comfort Seed Sr. like you do with Captain Magus, Orphe. Magus says, so I'm a troublesome superior who laughs smugly all the time and needs comfort from my juniors, huh? Seed says, but sometimes I wish Seed Sr. would need me the way Captain Magus needs Orphe. What's the deal between Commander Isolde and Captain Magus? The connections between people are so much more complicated than the ones between metal and electric current. What's Yishun have to say? Orpheus says that was a tough fight. We only managed to defeat it so easily because of Yishun and Shifu's help. Yishun says rather than defeating her, you'd prefer to save her though, right? Magus says, but just like she said, she's gone too far down the wrong path to turn back now. Yishun says irreversible regrets have a way of sticking with you to the very end. Magus says, I've always had a question I wanted to ask you, High Preceptor Yishun, but I never found the right moment. Yishun says, go ahead, just don't let your doubts affect your battle with her. Magus says, my memories may have grown blurry with time and with my hardware's age, but 11 years back, that Yunque Summit mystic who stepped in front of Isolde and me to save us. Her white hair and silhouette looked just like yours, yet somehow different. And if I remember correctly, she was also the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit back then. Yishun says, that's my sister, Yi Jiang, the 12th High Preceptor of Yunque Summit. 11 years ago, she took a team of cultivators to Zero Hollow and died fighting to protect the city. She saved so many people, and if you were among them, then that's a blessing in itself. Magus says, your sister? To be honest, I've always felt some resentment toward High Preceptor Yi Jiang. I blamed her for not saving my comrades, and for leaving me to survive in this broken body, so much so that I've taken it out on you at times. I was being selfish. High Preceptor Yi Jiang gave everything, including her life, just like my comrades did, so that I and so many others could have another chance to choose. Yishun says, don't be too hard on yourself. You endured unimaginable pain and paid an enormous price. No one could demand that you remain composed and rational. And you made the most of the chance my sister gave you. You made the right choice. Now, go make the final choice and bring this story to its close. Belle says we've come so far. I never thought it would come to this. Maybe it's my fault as the proxy for not guiding the story to a proper ending. Orpheus says you haven't failed us, Proxy. I believe you've led us to the right place, just as promised. Don't you agree, Captain Magus? Magus says, it might not be a proper ending, but I still believe this is the right place. Had Isolde found a proxy to lead the way? Could she have made it to the right place too? Belle says, that's not what a proxy is for. Whoever grips the guiding rope already knows exactly where they're headed.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before, installing those unnecessary emotion chips isn't worth the trouble.
How can having a heart ever be unnecessary? Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I share the rhythm of your heartbeat as well.
That's a pretty cheesy line, Orphe. But I understand how you feel.
Dude, we're gonna have an actual, like, top of the Millennium Tower 1v1 here. Also wasn't aware that, like...
Isolde is just up ahead.
Oh, she's charging up again.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphe. It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical...
Back in the day,
Fateful duel.
You never managed to beat me during training. I hope you, both of you, have grown since then.
I might still be stuck where I was. Orphe?
I'll do my best.
Hut! Hut! Hut!
Is there like a trick to how to play as Orpheus?
Where are you? Yeah. Yeah.
A quick time event?
Your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus. You've certainly improved. Take this!
What the fuck? We're having a... We're having a Devil May Cry like 1v1.
Might be me.
She's beating our ass though.
You're the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness.
God damn, I'm getting my ass beat.
Saved me from despair.
I need to use my stamina.
It's my turn to wake you up. Maximum firepower!
Be careful, Captain!
Yeah!
GG's.
Enough, Colonel.
Revenge. Or closure. No matter what. There's no going back.
You're right. There's no going back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward!
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands behind me again.
Including you, Colonel.
She's gonna jump.
Pull behind you. But you've lost so many. What difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
Hey!
Oh!
Orphe!
It's Danny!
Isolde!
It's already too late for me to turn back now.
Isolde!
Damn! We got Death Toll in fucking 2.0. Gee, Season 2's been going crazy.
It's too late to turn back now. And I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much.
Oh! I'm seeing it. The older woman Yuri.
Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have... Everything I've lost, you've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here. It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you.
Oh.
So much. Please. Forgive me.
Damn, Bocchi pride. Tragic Bocchi pride. Isolde, corrupted by the miasma to the point of near complete crystallization, shatters in the air in the hollow. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck was that noise? Magus says Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin, but I think when she left, she felt some relief, but also some remorse. As for her crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. Orpheus says I won't let Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
Wait, more?
Abnormal fluctuations?
It's just a fluctuation in the miasma. I don't sense any hostility.
What's it?
Why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
Hey, that's my mom.
Watch out, Proxy! Is that teacher?
Sensei.
Teacher? Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, Wise. Belle. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from the time we were separated from teacher?
You and your brother must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher.
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that teacher is seeking? Just what in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind? Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
Yeah. At the end of every patch, we need to have like a little bit of Phaethon lore or progress on the siblings' own journey. You know how it is. Happens at the end of every patch. The miasmic illusion in the air shatters and fades. What the? Come on. Progress. However, miasma and the Exaltists and where exactly teacher is, these suspicions still remain unknown, lingering in the hollow. On the path which miasma retreats, you evacuate the hollow alongside Obel's squad. A week passes and you finish clearing out the Obscura and Waifei Peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after another. Wise says Fairy and I used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still couldn't recreate the hollow environment where teacher's illusion appeared. But based on the ether fluctuations at the time, we're fairly certain it was something inherent in you, Belle, that stirred a reaction from the miasma. What the illusion said. We say. Wise says we still don't know how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those were really her words. Yeah, but when she said goodbye to us, we say. Wise says, yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us, right down to the look and the voice. Still, if our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltists, she must have had her reasons. Fufu's voice echoes from the courtyard, interrupting the conversation between the siblings. Fufu Ne Chang, what's up? Fufu says, big trouble, there's a bunch of tough-looking soldiers at the gate asking for you. It's the defense force. I'll go deal with them, we say. Fufu says I'm terrible at dealing with aggressive people. I'll leave this one to you, Junior. Who's it? What's it? Oh, it's our friends. They're not tough looking. Damn, do I want to roll for Orphe? That's kind of crazy. Short stacks. Short stacks makes the world go round. The reason for living. The noisy visitors outside turn out to be Obo Squad.
Proxy!
What's that?
Proxy! It's been a while.
What's that?
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
What's that?
Absolutely terrible. Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork.
Not good.
The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
Posthumously. The truth of what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light.
So, the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Waifei Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumix and the Exaltist experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumix and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Obel Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Obel Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't very easy. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Yfei Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town. Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad for a while.
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy!
Orphe says, one more thing, Proxy. While Captain Magus and I were sorting through Commander Izolda's documents, we found this. Commander Izolda left it for you, Proxy. Orphe hands over a letter bearing the seal of the Obsidian Division. Magus says, this is a private letter Izolda left for you. As much as I'd like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later, Proxy. Ciao. The member of Obo's squad waved goodbye and leaves Soybian Temple. All that remains is the envelope Izolda left behind in your hand. Open the envelope. From Izolda to Belle. Walk. Walk. Can we get a TLDR? We'll read everything. Miss Belle. Letter from Izolda. Miss Belle, that day when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the time. By the time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in the story all along. There is no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now, I suppose. I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice. So I hope you'll hear me out. What Lorenz and Lucro did was so long ago that even though I gathered as many old case files as I could as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of New Eridu long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltists, and from then on, I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltists, and the Porcelumex, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed the troops. Troops meant to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable Porcelume stockpiles. In the end, these soldiers were left to die at the hands of monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exalted Overseer. This inheritance seems to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lorenz returned to Yfei once more, lured by the profits Porcelume could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself among them. And this time I've collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all, and I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as a key witness as the mayor's representative, and bring justice to the soldiers and to New Eridu. I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wraith who should have died long ago, kept alive only by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltist and the Creator, as long as the power I received from them still resides in my left hand, I will. The rest of the letter has been torn away. Bella says, Izolda just wanted us to be witnesses to help convict Lucro and Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltist and the Creator and the whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving these mysteries. Belle says, looks like Orphe and Magus are gradually moving past the Izoldi incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. The conversation with Wise was cut off. Better head back and talk with him and Fufu about what to do next. A GG's. What's next? Hello, family. Fufu says still no clues about where your teacher went. Just one bad thing after another, and we still have no clue where Shuyuan is. Shuyuan still hasn't come back? I knew it! He's colluding with the fucking Exaltist. That's why he's not playable. Fufu says Shifu's already searched every corner of the hollow. About the only thing left to do is to drag out and give the creator a good beating. But we didn't find a single trace. Someone must have covered it up deliberately. Belle says who knows where Sierra ran off to. If Senior Brother falls into the hands of the Exaltist remnants, it'll be dangerous. Fufu says don't worry about them. Junior Brother Shiyuan is super capable. He and Junior Sister Xiaoguang are the two most talented disciples of our generation. Trust me, he's even more reliable than your big sis Fufu. He'll definitely come out of this safe and sound. Belle says you're right. The most senior brother of Yunkwei Summit won't go down that easily. He's fucking colluding with the Exaltists, that's what... Like, with the way that he talks about his departed sister. The night Isolde fell in a different corner of the hollow.
The
There he
Overseer
is.
has fallen.
He's not colluding, he's actually... Okay, maybe he's actually, Yeah, it doesn't look like he's actually colluding with the Exaltist. He stands up and ready to take down Sarah here.
Yet, you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Is that the fucking Ouroboros symbol?
Your left hand. That power?
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Is the Creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission. They can make your wish come true.
Oh shit.
My wish?
He's colluding now. Well, GG's. What next? The Seed Agent story floor of the Blooming Valley has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. Nice, okay. Seed time. Dude, I need your seed.
You know, I really like your scent.
What do you need to prioritize here? How much do I have? Wait, we can go crazy. I have a lot of chips. Yeah, we can go crazy. I have a lot of chips. Since when did I have that many chips? What? Do I want to max her out? Chips are meant to be used. Sir Gargaman is having trouble with the Parasite Eve boss. Alright, well, she's nearly maxed out.
Yahoo! Seed at your service.
Yahoo! Seed at your service.
You know, I really like your scent.
Alright. Before I do Seed's story, let's watch Seed's trailer. Is it the character demo or... Oh damn, there's a lot. Alright, one sec before I do, let me just be right back. You know what? Instead of doing Seed's story right now, maybe I'll just I don't really have any other game to play in the coming days, so I think besides going back to Monster Hunter Stories, but Monster Hunter Stories is not going anywhere. It'll always be there, and Battlefield once the weekly challenges reset. So for the weekend, I think I might just do the rest of Seed story, and then this stream will just be covering the rest of the 2.2 main story update. Yeah, so I think I might call it here, and then when I stream during the weekend, I'll just dive into like Seed story. Also, so that I could preserve my voice. I have a feeling I'm gonna do like a lot of reading. I have a lot of like honey And I got a lot of tea, so I think I could try to like drink some over the weekend so that I could preserve my voice and be able to do some fucking reading on these games when we get around to doing Seed's Agent Story. Yeah, so that'll be it for me for this Friday. Just a short stream, an hour long. So yeah, mainly for closing out the main story. Right, for all the friends that dropped by, thank you very much. Have a good evening. I'm gonna go back to Path of Exile. I am very much Path of Exile brained. I'm like itching to go back to it, so... You missed it! It was peak. There was Old Women Yuri. Tragic Yuri. Toxic Yuri. We'll watch the VOD. Alright, appreciate you dropping by to check in with me and keeping me company in the last moments of the stream. My Orpheus. Oh, Captain, my Captain. I will now retweet Isolde and Magus Orpheus fan art. Alright, good night. See you later. Peace, peace.